Hello everyone, Bridget with Altenew. I'm here to walk you through layering for the Craft Your Life Treasured Memories Project Kit. In this kit, you will receive a 6x8 stamp set with an outline image and lots of sentiments. You will also receive a 4-piece simple coloring stencil set. You will also receive the die set that cuts the outline image as well as the bolded words. On the back, you can see the outline that it will cut. You will also receive a 6x6 3D embossing folder that coordinates with the set. Let's go ahead and have a look at the layering guide that comes with your set. On the back, it'll show coordinating products that are available, as well as 4 full-size card examples inside. The first are on the left, these 2. When you open the flap again, you'll see another 2 card examples. In the center, you'll see the 4 examples with all the supplies used to create each of the individual cards. On the far right, you see the layering guide with the inks used to create the image shown. These inks will also be shown in the stencil openings to help you complete your image. We're going to begin with stencil 1A1. We're blending on pink diamond as our first ink, and we'll come in and we'll add some detail with Pinkalicious. Next, we'll stay on stencil 1 on the right-hand side for A1, and again we will use pink diamond to put a base layer of ink down, and then come in with Pinkalicious to add some depth and detail. Staying on stencil 1, we'll go to A2 with Rubelite ink to add the detail layer. Next, we'll move to stencil 2. This is B1. On the left-hand side, we'll begin with Dewdrops. Then we'll come in with Aqualicious and we'll add some detail just as we did on the previous flower. I'm adding it to the inside and the outside of the petals. Then we'll slide over to the right on stencil 2 on the top B1, and again we're going to use Dewdrops, and we're also going to use Aqualicious to add some depth and definition to those petals. Once we've completed that step, we're going to move on to B2 on stencil 2. It's on the bottom. I'm using one of the micro blending brushes that has released recently, and I'm going ahead and I'm adding some teal cave. I'm being careful because I don't want to get ink into the flower center. I do end up getting just a little bit of ink in there, but I felt it was okay to move on to the next step and finish coloring my project in. These blending brushes are a great way to add detail in small areas. Moving to B3 on stencil 3 with maple yellow. Then we will add the layer on top of that with honey drizzle. Next, we're going to stay on stencil 3. We'll begin with C1. We're going to begin with frayed leaf ink, and again we're going to add detail, this time with Forest Glades. Now we will add the detail layer with Shadow Creek. Next, we'll move on to C2 on stencil 3. Again, we'll use frayed leaf and add some Forest Glades for some depth and dimension. And we will add the detail layer here with Shadow Creek once we get that into place. Next, we'll move on to D1 on stencil 4. We will use Eucalyptus for the leaves. And for the little berries, we'll use Rubelite. Then we will adjust, staying in the D1 section, to add the layer to the leaves with Forest Fern. Next, we'll move on to D2 and we'll repeat the same process. On the leaves, we will use Eucalyptus. On the berries, we will use Rubelite. And then I am adding here, there's a little leaf that we're going to add frayed leaf to there. Now we'll add the detail layer to the leaves, and that's going to be with Forest Fern. Next, we'll move on to A3 on stencil 4. For the berries, we'll fill in with Rubelite. For the stem on the left, we'll use Eucalyptus, and the leaf on the right, we'll use frayed leaf. Next, we're moving to D3. We're going to fill in the berries after we mask off the leaves. They're close there. So I'll wipe that down with a microfiber cloth, peel up the tape, and I'll switch the tape over and put that on the berries so I can fill in my leaves with the eucalyptus ink without worrying about crossing colors. Next, we'll add the detail layer for D3. That's going to be with forest fern, and that will complete our arrangement. I hope this video was helpful in layering your Craft Your Life Treasured Memories project kit. Here is some inspiration from our amazing designers. To find out more about Craft Your Life Treasured Memories project kit and other available products, please visit us at altenew.com.
Hey there, Lydia here. I really do hope that you've just enjoyed the video. If so, please subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so you can get your daily dose of crafty techniques and tutorials just like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.